Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by In the Money Stocks. Today is Thursday, December 12th, 2013. Thank you all for tuning in. Let's jump right into the charts. We're going to start off with the usual S&P 500 E-mini futures. And just to rewind the clock a little bit from yesterday, the futures were hammered lower. Market closing down, S&P closing down over 20 points yesterday. And this morning they are trading down about another 2 points to around the 1779 level. So futures starting out a little bit on the weaker side. We'll see if they can find some footing. But anyway you slice it or dice it, the market is definitely coming under some distribution. And we've seen it yesterday, most notably in the Russell 2000 and the NASDAQ Composite, which both finished sharply lower yesterday. So again, this morning, market's coming under a little bit of turbulence. I'm not sure how much we can make out of it. But again, brace yourselves for probably another volatile trading session. Looks like there was just news released at 8:30. It looks like it was the weekly jobless claims. That number jumped by 68,000 to 368,000 new claims this week. Again, that's not a surprise when you have the holidays and you calculate it all in. I think the market was looking for a big increase. I don't know if they were looking for 68,000. To jump up, but they were definitely looking for a jump up number. So I'm not sure if that is really going to affect all the markets all that much, that news. Now overnight, you did have the Asian markets lower. You did have the Nikkei 225 index finished down about 1.1%. Again, anytime you see the dollar-yen chart start to sell off, expect the Nikkei 225 to fall. That's pretty much the gist of it. The Shanghai was fine last night. India was under pressure though. So you want to watch the Indian ADRs today. I believe India sold off. The Bombay Sensex Index sold off last night by 1.15%. So Indian ADRs could be under some pressure today, so be careful there. You do want to watch that pretty closely. As for Europe, Europe is really lower across the board. The German DAX down about almost 9/10 of 1%. So a pretty good fall there. You do have the Milan market down about 9/10 of 1%. And then the London FTSE, really, which England, remember, can print their own money. So the London FTSE 100 is down just about 1%. So pretty good decline in Europe right now. So European markets definitely are coming under some pressure again. So we'll have to watch this pretty closely, and we'll see where it all plays out. Now, stocks in the news. Okay, so we're going to have a lot of movement. First one you want to start off with is Facebook. Yes, I do own this. Good pop today. Looks like they've been added to the S&P 500, so may have a little bit more upside in the cards. I don't know if it has all that much, but nonetheless, pretty good little move for Facebook being added to the S&P 500. Now, stocks getting hit. Lululemon is one of them. Lululemon closed yesterday at $68.35. Stock is getting hammered this morning, down around 62.65 currently. We'll see where this thing trades out. I do believe I have a few levels here, but they're just a little bit lower. So this one can come back downtown, and we'll see if that does happen. Take a look at CIEN, CIEN Corp, networking company. This stock is getting hammered today. Stock closed at $22.90. It is now trading at $20.35. I will have some levels for CIEN. So again, I will have some levels for CIEN. They'll be posted up in the chat room around 9 o'clock in the morning. But this could be a gap play this morning, so keep your eye out for this one. It's going to be a volatile mover. Very, very weak name. Athena Health Networks, or Athena Health, I should say, is coming under pressure. Stock has caught a pretty good little bounce, though, off the morning lows. So I'm not sure if I'm going to have any levels for this one, looking at the rebound it's had. But either way, the stock closed at $130.85. It is now trading at $119. It did trade as low as $110, but it has caught a pretty good little bounce. So we have to respect that. I'm not sure where this one's going to wind up, but it will be probably a pretty decent day trading vehicle just because of its volatility today. So you want to keep that one on your radar going forward. Again, you could check out all the news on any of these stocks yourself. I really just care about the action in the market, what the stock is doing on the charts. That's really what we really care about. Another stock we're looking at is VRA, which is Vera Bradley. I will have levels for this stock as well this morning. They'll be posted up around 9 o'clock. Again, You could check out the news yourself. There's just so much news surrounding all these different names. I'm not sure what to make of it. I think same-store sales fell on this one. But either way, we will have some gap levels for it. And that's all we're trying to do, is make money off of the chart and do what the chart tells us to do, not really worry so much about the news. But Vera Bradley's another stock that will be in motion today. This stock has been hammered to the downside. Traders want to watch Freeport-McMoRan, ticker symbol FCX today. This one could be volatile as well. I think the 33.75 level, though, would be a good spot for Freeport for an intraday bounce. It looks like the stock is going to potentially see lower earnings due to some kind of shutdown, or one of these countries that they're trading in, that they're operating in, is not allowing them to export. So again, you want to watch that one pretty closely. But Freeport Mac could be, yeah, it's an Indonesian mineral ban, export ban on minerals. So again, watch that one. But this one, Freeport, if it got down to around 33.75, I do think you could see an intraday bounce at that level. Let's take a look over at oil this morning. Right now, light sweet crude is trading up by about 38 cents to $97.81 a barrel. So decent little move for oil ahead of the opening bell. USO is trading up around 35.07. It did close at 34.98. USO is a good proxy for light sweet crude. I still think oil has a little bit more upside to go before it really hits a wall of resistance. But we'll see how that plays out. But oil right now is holding up pretty well, at least at the moment, and really no ill effects. Now, we're going to go to gold. It's not quite the same picture here with gold. I'm going to start off, I'll just show you the GLD, but spot gold at the moment is down, I believe at the moment, yeah, down around $21, 22 bucks, to around $12.35. So right in that area, down about $22 to $12.35 an ounce. Now, if you take a look at the GLD this morning, the GLD is sitting right at around 119.23. This is a pretty nasty fall for gold. Again, the dollar is higher. Also, dollar yen is higher, and that's going to put pressure on the gold price. So you want to watch those two charts very closely. And I'll just show you a chart of the U.S. dollar index today, and that's up 17 cents. So that's getting a pretty good little bid. It is not affecting oil so much, though, but it is affecting gold. And if you take a look at the dollar-yen chart, which is right here, you're going to see that's up a ton. And this is really putting the pressure on gold today. So when this chart goes up, gold prices will usually come down. When this chart comes down, dollar-yen, gold prices will go higher. You should watch that relationship pretty closely. I think it's pretty important for the most part. So all in all, I think we've wrapped everything up. Since we started this video, which has been about 8 or 9 minutes long, you're going to see that the futures have come off their lows and the futures have caught a bid. So watch for today. Today's going to be a pretty important day, especially because tomorrow will be a Friday, which will be light volume. And then next week will be the highly anticipated FOMC meeting. So today is going to be a very, very important trading day. With that said, everybody here, I'm going to leave it here short and sweet, and I'll see everybody on the charts. Take care now.